Okay, so today we're going to fill out the unit circle, and this is pretty much the basis for trig for the rest of the year, so you really need to make sure you understand that. So the first thing we're going to do is write down the definition of the unit circle. And the definition of the unit circle is that it has a radius of 1 and a center at 0, 0. So if you have a circle with a radius of 1 and a center at the origin, you have the unit circle. And the equation of the unit circle is x squared plus y squared equals 1. So on this unit circle, there's a whole bunch of information, and we're going to kind of work our way around it. And so if you look at your unit circle, you can kind of see that it's split into quadrants. Here's the origin: first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. So we're going to start up here in the first quadrant. And please note that this location right here, which is the x-axis, has two labels on it. Because we have the beginning label when we start the circle, and when we go all the way around, there's going to be another label. So we're going to start with degrees first. I'm just grabbing a color really quick. And when you go nowhere around the circle, it's 0. And when you go all the way around the circle, 360 degrees. And you should know that every quadrant is worth 90 degrees. So up here at the top, I'm going to put 90 degrees. And then over here at the side, I'm going to put 180. And please note that I'm writing on the degree line, and I know it's the degree line because there's a degree symbol pre-printed for you. And then down here at the bottom, 180 plus 90 more is 270. And if I go back to my first quadrant, this is split. Ignore this first line right here, this line. This is split into 1, 2, 3 pieces. So if I take 90 and I divide it by 3, each one of these pieces is worth 30. So this piece would be 30. Go 30 more, you have 60. Well, this piece of 30 is split in half. So half of 30 is 15. So 30 plus 15 more degrees is going to make 45. So if you'll notice, there's a pattern around the unit circle. Well, there's lots of patterns, but there's a degree pattern. It's 30, 15, 15, 30. And that pattern repeats itself in every quadrant. So 30, 15, 15, 30, 30, 15, 15, 30. And then the next quadrant, and so on and so forth. So 30, 45, 60, 90. 90 plus 30 more is 120, plus 15 more is going to get me 135, plus 15 more is going to get me 150, plus 30 more gets me 180. So 30, 15, 15, 30. And then we do it again. So I go 30 more and I get 210, plus 15 is 225, plus 15 more is 240, plus 30 more gets my 270 down here at the bottom. And then the last time, 30 more gets me 300, 15 more gets me 315, 15 more gets me 330, and if I go 30 more, I finish the circle. So that's the degrees around the circle. So make sure you memorize those because those are super, super important. Go back to Edmodo. There's going to be another video that's going to walk you through how to fill out the radians around the circle.